puncher's chance. Watch me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite, who the best, they a bunch of stands. Know I'm highly favored cause these fists got me out mini jam. They say fight the power, but I got power to fight now. Know he gon' be barking at the way and tell him pipe down. Jab, right hook, uppercut, you see the light now. Now the crowd begging for the KO like right now. Never took an L with my chin up, fold him like a sit-up. This trainer going pops, Craig, get up. Never took an L with my chin up, fold him like a sit-up. This trainer going pops, Craig, get up.
Welcome, man. It's fight week. I smell it in the air. I smell a knockout in the air. I smell somebody running in the air. Welcome, y'all. Episode 4, man. Fight week, man. I love fight week. I love fight week. Before we get started, though, I forgot this, y'all. Man, big shout out to Jamal Charlo. And his return.
Yeah.
That doggone jab. Hey. That jab. Oh my God, man.
Man, I was a fan, bro.
Yeah.
If I ain't think I was a Charlo fan before he just fought, if I ain't think I was, I know I am now, bro. Because I didn't even really realize he was fighting until I seen it come on. I was like, man, who's fighting tonight? I seen Charlo on there. I said, oh, I'm watching this. And when I tell you he didn't disappoint, he didn't disappoint. I even love when he was like, okay, I got this. You know, he took some good shots. He wanted to get them rounds in too. Yep. You know, so he was really in there just using his craft, and he was like, okay, yeah, I still got it. Like you could see when he confirmed it in his head. And man, I can't wait to just see him back in there with even more better competition. You know, just I'm ready, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see Maul back.
Man, like he didn't take no breaks either. It seemed like he didn't take no layoff. He just went in there. That jab was tearing Cornflake's face up, man. I'm glad they stopped it.
Yeah, they have to stop that though. I mean, dude was taking unnecessary punishment. I mean, those shots and the shots didn't look like they hurt, but trust me, dude was trying to laugh it off and come on, and all that. We know what that really means.
Showboating.
Yeah, we know what that really means. I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, had heart. He had heart for sure, but too much heart to kill you.
For sure. That's so true.
You know.
Oh yeah, Caleb Plant, even though he lost, but I still want to see that fight. I mean, if you get smacked in the face, you got to get your get back.
Hey, you know what though?
Yeah. I already know what you about to say, my dog.
First off,
that was Maul fighting Plant.
You know, I be on the bets. You know, I be on the bets.
Yep.
You know, I love an underdog. Y'all know that. Caleb Plant lost against a dude who was negative 1,100.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
Plus.
Right? I'm right? Yeah. He was plus 1,100. Which means if y'all don't know how bets go, if you bet $100, you get 1,100. If you and Caleb Plant was negative 2,500, which means I have to bet 2,500 to win 100. So when you really think about those odds, bro, somebody just ate. I don't know who. I don't know who. You know what I'm saying? But when I see odds like that, and then I will go back into the videos, I'll start looking and see who trained them. I'll start looking to see like who they done fought. I want to see their mechanics. I want to see them focus. And once I see that they have a package, and not just look at the fighters' ages and like how they, you know, what they've been up to, I will make a secure bet. I mean, think about it. Even if you would have just say, you know what, I think I know for a fact Caleb is going to beat him, but I got this $50, bro. I'm going to just throw this $50 in there. You would have been up $550 off $50.
Oh, that's crazy.
Let's start using our heads, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
All the boxing heads out there, bro. We got to start calling this, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta start calling when the odds is that difficult, bro. It's plenty apps you can bet on. I don't care what city or state you in. Hey, yo, put this $50 in for me. Boom. If it lose, it loses 50. Like you ain't gonna do nothing but go buy a bottle anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like you might as well just put the 50 in there, and that would have got you 550. 100 would have got you $1,100, y'all.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't gamble though, man. But if I did, I probably do like I always throw half and half just in case. I'm like, I'll put 50 here. Well, I might put 100 here and put 50 here just in case this guy might win.
Well, you know what the thing is? It doesn't make sense on the Caleb Plant part because remember, you have to bet $2,500 to win 100. They pretty much they knew Caleb was going to win. They just knew for a fact Caleb Plant was going to win. Even if you would have put $50 on Caleb Plant, you only would have got like $51.50 back, which means you just bet it on him for $50 for $1.50. It doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? You can, you know what I'm saying?
You put that in crypto.
Exactly. You know, you say that. But when the odds are stacked up that big, like even the Daniel Dubois versus Anthony Joshua, I think Daniel Dubois was he was plus like 800. So $100 would have got you 800. $50 would have got you 400. $20 would have got you like 220 or something like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when the odds are that big, it's kind of like I'm gonna watch the fight anyway. You know, a lot of people don't even pay for them. So it's like, well, if I pay for the fight, that'd have been 80. So I might as well just take this little you feel me? Throw it in there.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, somebody might be on the flow. Somebody might win by decision. It's worth the odds, bro. How many of these we seen? We seen plenty of these, bro.
Plenty of
between I ain't gonna get too far into it, bro. I'm gonna be ranting, bro. But I'm just saying, like this, like the past 2 years have been the years of the upsets, bro.
For real.
You feel me?
For real.
Like my biggest one, and maybe I'm about to just make a new segment right here. My biggest disappointment that I didn't bet on was the Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua. Bro.
Yeah.
The odds on that, bro. I'm gonna look it up and get y'all the sauces. I don't want to lie right now.
That's crazy. If AJ's eyes was like separated like by a landslide, is crazy. I'm always going. AJ's chin is gonna always have it like this to me.
But that was the first time he got chin checked, though. That was the first,
it was. Yeah. But yeah, we didn't mean to talk y'all ear off, man. Welcome, man. It's fight week.
Yeah.
Before we start,
we mean to give them all.
You're right. Before we start the Astro fight week, we want to give a big shout out to Angel Perez. He got a fight Friday on DAZN. The card starts at 9 p.m. Make sure y'all check it out. His brother Antonio is fighting as well. So this guy that Angel is fighting, he like 7-1. So they close. So they close in wins and losses. And this guy's from Puerto Rico. This guy that Antonio's fighting, 18 wins, 7 losses. He 35. So he probably just in there for a check and feed his family. You know, all good. Here go the card. So, hey, do y'all remember when Angel Perez was telling us that he was gonna move up? So it looked like he moved up to 147.
Okay.
So he moved up, and then his brother is fighting. You see the guy, 18 wins, 6 KOs. He 35 years old. Yeah. And then you see how close this one is. So I'm gonna for sure check it out. I got to check out my guy. He was, you know, if anybody's in Houston, is going to be at the Red Owl, or the Nest, or the Owl's Nest. It's going to be on that DAZN. Main card starts at 9 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Central time. Yep. So I want to give our guy a big shout out before you get in that ring Friday.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the Perez brothers, man. Shout out.
Yeah, big shout out. We still got to get Antonio on here. But yeah, y'all. So let's get to it, right? before I start, of course, everybody know this fight week. Probably the most important fight in Keyshawn's life right now. I think with this win will say a lot. I'm gonna show y'all the fight card a little bit. So you got, of course, Edwin De Los Santos and Keyshawn for that title. Abdullah Mason versus Jeremiah Nakathila. And then you got the Davis brothers, Keyshawn brother Calvin and Keon, and they both cold too, man. Both of his brothers is nice. You got another guy, Troy Isley. He's a prospect, and Delonte Johnson, aka Tiger Johnson. They need to start putting him in the main card. I watched a few fights of Tiger Johnson.
Yeah, I shouted him out like a couple episodes back.
Yeah, man. You see Maurice? What is Maurice Hooker doing back in the ring?
Like you said, for a check.
Do y'all remember Maurice Hooker? His last fight, he fought Blair the Flair and lost. Remember, Bomac was coaching him, and then Bud had to go up there and coach him too. And Blair the Flair beat him, and he was, you know Blair. Once he win one fight, he gonna let it egg on for about 3 years before he get back in the ring.
Hey, Blair the Flair on a little run right now.
Yeah, his last 2 fights was W's.
He beat up AB.
Yeah,
he taking names.
Not this.
He calling out Bud now.
Man, you better chill out.
He calling out Bud.
Hey,
he called out Spence.
Yeah, he did.
I said, boy, Spencer put that boy in a blender.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember a couple years back he was trying to call out Boots because they had sparred when they was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was in the interview. He walked up on Boots and them at another fight and was trying to call him out. I'm like, man, you need to leave Boots alone.
Yeah, Boots would have ended his career. Hey, man, so before we start on the main 2 fights, y'all, like, this is something new I'm about to throw at y'all. It's been on my mind since I saw them all fight, so I'm going to do this. Hey, man, why is it that people let Triple G duck Maul that whole time at 160?
Hold on. Canelo ducked him too.
Gigi ducked him bad. Like, he was a champ at 160, and I think Triple G had, like, 2 of the belts? And I seen an old fight of Maul when he knocked some guy out. He was like, I want GGG. And Triple G never gave him a fight, and he fought other people at 160. So that's a duck that nobody really mentions.
Man, Canelo ducked him. He was his mandatory.
Yeah,
Charlo had a belt?
Yeah, yup. Maul had a belt at 160 at the same time that Triple G had like 2 belts. And he kept calling Triple G out, and Triple G never gave him a fight.
If you hold belts and another guy in your weight class hold a belt and he calling you out and you go fight somebody that doesn't have a belt and less clout, ducktails for sure. Yep.
I just realized it was on my mind all this week. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till the show. But yeah, man, he ducked him that whole time. That whole time he ducked him in. When he retired, Triple G, man, he's a duck, man. And he ain't really fought nobody but Canelo and Danny Jacobs.
Yeah, because that's like, if you ask me, that's the only thing that kept Boots out of the 147 thing, because he ain't had no belt. Mm-hmm. So I get that one. But if he would have had one of those belts, he would have been in the mix.
Yeah,
Crawford or Spence would have had to go and get that if they wanted, and both of them wanted to be undisputed at 47. So yeah, one of them would have to go get it for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I just had to make sure I wasn't tripping. I had to bring that to y'all. I had to make sure I wasn't like tripping.
Nah, you wasn't tripping. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a duck. But yeah, let's get to Abdullah Mason's fight. I'm gonna start off with the guy he fighting against. So we got Jeremiah Nakathila, say lightweight, Was 135, 35 years old, but look, 26 wins, 21 of them by KO, 4 losses, got knocked out twice. It's from Africa. Let me tell y'all, do y'all remember he fought Shakur Stevenson? This was another fight that Shakur ran against because he said this guy has some power. This is back when they was at 130. He fought this guy.
How long Shakur gonna be running, bro? That boy running. He running for president, boy.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. I remember, man, because I was in the hospital because, you know, the baby just came. So I'm like, I'm watching this fight, man, and I'm falling asleep with the baby like this. I'm like, let's look at Dula, man. Dula Mason, 18 wins, 16 by KO, 5'9", 7'4", not 7'4", but his reach is 74 inches. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to they don't have his reach on here, but I think this is a very dangerous fight for Abdullah. I'm gonna let Tez cook on his what do you think?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think it's like a little step up fight, but he should dominate. You know, I hope he dominate. To be honest, like I said before, we need superstars to start stepping up and dominating these fights. Even though we think that these is like tune-up fights, they gotta win. They still gotta win. They still gotta go in there and win. So yeah, I just hope he dominate. And this dude, like you said, it's a dangerous fight. He got a couple knockouts on his record, but against who? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I just hope Dula go in there and handle business, man, so we get these big fights in the future.
And I think he will. Yeah.
And let's not get it twisted. Like, this is what he needs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to look out for his best interests, like, even offensively. You know, I know a lot of times we be like, man, we mess with him heavy. So it's like, now we got to go and see him step up in that composition. That's what this is for him. And it's like sink or swim. You feel me? Like, I'm hoping that both fighters walk out good and everything, but I'm like, bro, you got to sink or swim because I ain't putting my money on you if you out here you know what I'm saying? Like, prove yourself so we can get another, somebody dope to bet on. You know what I'm saying? We could potentially get some cheese messing with Abdullah. You feel me? And I think he will, but no, we need to see him in this firefight real quick. You know what I'm saying? We need to see him, go through what he got to go through to get good.
Yeah. There's been a lot of upsets too. There's been a lot of upsets.
He better keep them hands up. He better keep them hands up because the last dude, when he knocked him down twice.
Yeah, the last dude knocked him down twice had the same thing: 26 wins and 21 KOs.
Yeah, you better keep them hands up, man.
Yeah, because hold on, he going up against he going against what, De Los Santos?
Who?
No, who Mason going up against?
Mason going against this guy, Jeremiah Nakathila.
Oh yeah, he going to bed.
Fool, dog.
I forgot who we was talking about. Yeah, no, this dude right here. Oh, he going to bed.
Yeah.
Hold on, pull his picture up one more time. Okay, yeah, he can hit hard. He can hit hard, but again, remember when it's a guy, where he coming out of? He fighting out of what? Not Namibia.
Yep. Africa.
How many American fighters he fought?
Man, he fought Shakur. And that fight was a snooze fest. I ain't going to lie to you. And it wasn't because of him.
Okay. And then, so any other American fighters he fought?
Man, I'm looking at. You remember that? Dang, he done fought Raymond Matrella. He got TKO by him. And he got TKO by that Ernesto guy.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's going to bed, bro. Jeremiah going to bed. I'm sorry. He's 35 years old. You only fought like 3 American fighters. One of them don't count. Shakur doesn't count because he didn't even give you the metric because, he's going to run.
Yeah.
So I think Abdullah is going to go in there. He's going to figure him out, bro. And all that little power punches and all that, I don't even think it's going to work no more because Abdullah been in the lab. He like, I fixed what I needed to fix. You know what I'm saying? And we don't be seeing him pull back on some Ryan Garcia type of stuff. He very defensively responsible. He keep his hands up. And, he going to knock him out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't really got – if he just stick with that jab might stop the whole fight, just like how Maul just won. Because this guy 35.
What day do they fight?
Huh?
When is the fight?
Saturday.
Okay.
This is actually Abdullah's first fight card that he gonna be the co-main.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the co-main fight. Yep.
But yeah, speaking of that jab, man, he gotta have something come behind that jab, or he gotta double it up or something.
Yeah.
You can't just consistently throw a jab, bro. So that fighters gonna catch on to that, man. Yeah. Well, good fighters, a good opponent, gonna catch on to that. So
they gonna time it perfectly.
Yeah, I wanna see him mixing up a little bit. But he been doing that in all his fights. Like he's showing his whole he probably got more in his bag, but he's showing a whole arsenal of punches he got.
Yeah.
The combinations he got. So
I ain't gonna lie, man. I do be a little nervous for him. A little bit. In certain situations. I'd be like, get out of there.
Yeah. I mean, anything can happen in boxing. Which brings me to my next point. Abdullah Mason is negative 2,400. Which means you have to bet $2,400 to win 100. And then Jeremiah Nakatalia is plus 810. So if you bet 100, you'll win $810 if he touch Abdullah Mason's chin and put him down. Govern yourselves accordingly.
Well, see, the thing about, and everybody say he don't got a chin, but he got knocked down twice and got right back up and didn't run. He didn't run at all.
No.
That tells me he got a chin.
And he didn't seem hurt either.
Yeah, he wasn't hurt. He just got caught with a good shot.
Yeah.
Yep. So who y'all putting y'all money on?
Come on, man.
Dula. I got Dula in. Well, this guy 35.
Yeah.
Because he went the distance with Shakur, of course.
Which is not hard to do. That's not hard to do, bro.
I'll give him 6 rounds that he lasts.
Yeah, it's not hard to go the distance with Shakur. He's literally running he's a distance runner.
Yeah.
He's cross country.
He running the 400.
He's cross country.
Oh man. The dog. we at 23 already, man. I'm gonna get this commercial break out the way. When we come back, we're gonna talk about Key and De Los Santos.
Right. Yeah.
And after we done talking about that, we're gonna talk about that new card that just dropped. So we'll be back. Yeah, that's a thank you, Al Heyman. Appreciate you.
I know, right? Drop the classic.
Right.
Nothing in this world can stop the sunshine.
All right, I'm back. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I want to show you guys something real quick. I'm gonna show the advertisement again. For all advertisements, hit up this email. Music advertisement, any type of advertisement that you need, make sure you hit us up. Make sure you got bars. Now, I done had a few people that sent me some stuff, and it sounded like you was in the shower. I can't do nothing with that. If y'all send me send me some stuff, send me y'all music. If it's good, we'll go from there. Make sure y'all support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. Also, what I'm gonna do as well, I'm gonna pop it up right here. There is a cancellation of one of the shows, and I want to let you guys know. So Toxic R&B that usually be on Tuesdays will be officially no more. Stay tuned. If you're not familiar with that, stay tuned. There will be something else coming up on Tuesday, but Toxic R&B has been canceled. So I'm gonna bring my brothers back in. Let's talk about Keyshawn. Like this is so important for Keyshawn. Keyshawn today, I think they gave him the keys to the city today. So they gave him the keys to the city. They gave him they officially made a Keyshawn Davis Day. So he got a lot riding on this.
Oh man.
He got a lot riding on this.
Hey, you know what's funny too? I hope he don't run into the keys to the city curse.
That's what I'm saying, because Arrow did the same thing and lost to Crawford.
I'm telling you, the keys to the city, and not just that situation, it's been plenty of times. Yeah. Like the keys to the city, boy, like how many rappers and artists and sports players. There's something about that keys to the city, bro.
Especially with fighters. It's like a key to the shadow realm. It's like they give you the key to the shadow realm. Like, hey, bro, we know you're about to get whooped. Here you go. Something for the city to remember you by. But yeah, man, let's get to it, man. I'm gonna start off with Edwin. Edwin De Los Santos, 16 wins, 14 knockouts, 2 losses. 5'8", 70-inch arm reach from Dominican Republic. He's actually 25 years old, y'all. I didn't know he was that young.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
Let's go with Keyshawn. 13 wins, 9 KOs, 0 losses. 26 years old, 5'9", 70-inch arm reach. Hold on. Dang, they got the same reach. Keyshawn just up on them about an inch, 5'9", 5'8", but you know that's almost the same. From Norfolk, Virginia. Oh man, this is for the WBO lightweight belt. Who wants to start first?
Yes.
All right, let me cook, man. Okay. I want to say this is going to be a dangerous fight for Keyshawn, but I can't get over the fact that De Los Santos went 12 with Shakur, and he had a wounded animal in front of him and couldn't do nothing with him. I can't get past that.
Okay.
But what scared me about Keyshawn is that it seemed like he overconfident. I was watching his interviews today. You know, like y'all say, he getting keys to the city. Iverson, Michael Vick, the Clips twins, they contacted him and talking to him, and it's too much, man.
Yeah.
I wonder if he really focused and if he taking De Los Santos serious, but knowing him, he is. Yeah, I got him beating him. I got him stopping De Los Santos. Stopping. In about the
round?
Eighth
round. Okay.
But I can definitely see, because De Los Santos he's explosive, hard hitting, and he tricky. So I can see him clipping. I can see him clipping Keyshawn. But I'm gonna stick with the safe bet. I'm gonna go with Keyshawn. I can't get past De Los Santos letting Shakur pop shot him for 12 rounds and him not doing nothing. I can't get past that. So, and he got a 2-year layoff, coming off a 2-year layoff. So,
yeah.
Well, we do know that Edwin hit hard, and we do know that Keyshawn ain't finna be running. You know, if you ask me who's gonna be coming forward first, I don't know if I can answer that question. So that goes to show me that we are in for a good fight. Now I
Yeah.
think Keyshawn would be more classified as the more technical fighter. So I'm thinking Edwin might be the one really kind of applying the pressure, which could be bad, depending on
Mhm.
how Keyshawn coming out. If he,
Yeah.
we'll see. But just to get back to the odds one more time, Keyshawn is a negative 950, so he's the favorite. Edwin De Los Santos is plus 540. So yeah, $100 to
Okay.
get you 540 if he win. Mm, is this fight 50-50? No, to me, because
Mhm.
Edwin, he already has two blemishes on his record, and I'm not saying that matters. What I am saying is that he knows how to lose. Um, but with that being said, he also has a reason to go in there and really prove a point. And
Yeah.
Edwin, we know that he wants to prove a point very badly that he
Yeah.
belongs here. Him suffering a dramatic loss to Keyshawn would be kind of bad for his career. So I don't think
Mhm.
he's gonna be out there just risking it all. I don't think he's gonna be willing to do that. But
Yeah.
Edwin dramatically needs a win, and I think that he's a really good fighter. To be honest, the
Mhm.
the one loss that he has, versus Shakur, right?
Yeah.
Um,
He got two of them.
Yeah.
No.
he-
Yeah, two of them. Let me
Yeah.
see what that
two of
second one
them,
is. Go ahead though.
yeah, and I really don't feel like that loss should even be counted. And I think that's why he was so mad because he like, man, I couldn't even get close to him. I couldn't, Shakur, he started running, but
Yeah.
yeah, man, like I don't know who I don't know who to go for. You
Mhm.
know, I would just go for Keyshawn because I've watched him more. I'm more of a fan of Keyshawn than I am Edwin, but I just wish them both the best. We got to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of afraid of, not afraid, but I'm on the, like what Tez was saying. Like he was on Keyshawn was on that what that's in that Andre Ward
Mm-hmm.
show with that interview, and he just been talking like, he ain't, it seemed like he ain't taking him really serious. I don't know if Shakur talked in his ear and was like, it's easy work for you, bro, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if Shakur got in his ear, but he gonna have to be real careful. He gonna have to bot Dos Santos. He can't fight him
Yeah,
like he did the past two guys where he fought up close. He gonna have to box him because he's real shifty. He's 25 years old. Edwin Dos Santos is shifty, and from the workouts I saw today, his speed seems like it has gotten a little bit quicker than when he was fighting with Shakur. So he got to look into those. But on the bright side, he got everything going on for himself. And I
yeah,
don't think he gonna blow this opportunity. He at home. He ain't got the keys to the city. They got a Keyshawn Davis Day. You got all these celebrities. And then on top of this, you got Bomac. I know Bomac gonna have a plan. Bomac ain't just gonna have him going there then just brawling. So I know he got a plan. So I'm gonna go with Keyshawn, but I'm gonna respect Edwin, and I'm gonna say Keyshawn by unanimous decision.
yeah,
The
yeah,
only reason I can't say unanimous decision is because, man, Keyshawn been active. He
Yeah,
been
that's true.
he been stopping people. He a sharpshooter, man.
Mm-hmm.
And Edwin go get in there and try to mix it up. And Keyshawn can counter. Keyshawn is versatile. He can counter punch, he can box, and he can brawl. And he a sharpshooter. Like, it's a difference. Like, even with the Earl and Terrence fight, Terrence was more of a sharpshooter, so his punches just seemed like they hurt. It hurt more because they just sharp and pinpoint. And
Yeah.
Keyshawn damn near is Terrence Crawford. Like, they fight the same for real.
Yeah.
And they come out the same camp. So I think Keyshawn go catch him in between punches, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he go rock his bed for real. For real. That's what I think.
has is this a step up fight for Keyshawn?
Yeah. This is the best fight on his resume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
On paper.
So with that being
And the fastest person too. He's fought.
we gonna see. I don't want to go in my little devil's advocate because I was about to play it, but
No, go ahead, G.
I'm just saying. I'm saying because like Edwin, he's already shared the ring, whether we like it or not, with Shakir, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think watching film, Shakur and that whole camp, all those guys that fight out of the Bomac camp, those guys got things in common. So how much film has Edwin really looked at? Like, does he have the type of coach and the type of surroundings to like pack that information in and enforce a different outcome? How much power? I mean, Edwin ain't never been stopped. He lost, but he's never been stopped. So how hard is Keyshawn hitting? And skill for skill, is it that much of an imbalance where we gonna see Edwin get knocked out? That's what I'm thinking. Or does Edwin have enough power where Keyshawn just really want to box instead of trying to take it there? I'm leaning more toward decision. You know what I'm saying? I think Keyshawn could pull it off technically, but I don't think he's finna go in there and beat him up to the point where he stop him. I think I'm leaning more toward decision, and it'll go Keyshawn's way. But yeah, I don't see.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to rock with y'all on that. I really want to rock with y'all on that. It's just the way Keyshawn, he got that Crawford mentality. Like he want to get, if he get hit, he gonna want to get his get back. Like he gonna step on the gas. And the fact that De Los Santos is coming off a 2-year layoff. Did he have like blood clots or something like that?
I don't know what he had.
He got like blood clots or something. He coming off a 2-year layoff, and I can't get past that he let a wounded animal. I'm questioning, dude, and this is crazy to say, but I gotta say it. I'm questioning, do De Los Santos really got the dog in him? Do he really got that dog to go get it?
Yeah.
I think so. You know why I say that? Because that El Rayo fight. That El Rayo fight showed me he had dog in him. Because
that's a good win. That's a good win.
Because he had got knocked down by El Rayo, but then it flipped. It completely flipped. I think he probably learned from that Shakur. I think if any fight he learned from, he probably watched that Shakur fight like 1,000 times and probably was beating himself up. And he probably worked on cutting off the ring.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm sorry to cut you off, but styles make fights. Again, the El Rayo fight was good because we know that Mexican style is grit for grit.
Yep.
De Los Santos, he's going to feel way more comfortable in that pocket. Like, you throwing, I'm throwing. And I rely on my power more. Look at his record. You can tell he rely on his power more. He's more comfortable in a firefight. But you throw him in there with a technical fighter such as a Shakir Stevenson, and Shakir feet is just on 1,000 on some, on some Sonic, on some, Sonic got the red shoes on type thing. You feel me? And now it's technical. It's more, I'm going this way. Cracked you with that. And now he like, oh, man, so this ain't my style of fight. So I think, the Keyshawn knows how to turn that on. You feel me?
Yeah.
We don't look at Keyshawn as a runner, but he's cut from the same cloth. I think he can put that on where it'll be so much of a distraction to De Los Santos as well. I think De Los Santos is really just the matchmaking for me is like it's not beneficial to De Los Santos. You had a wonderful win with Rayo. If I'm him, I'm going more toward the Mexican style. Let me pick off these guys who kind of like number 4, number 5, number 6. They might be Mexican style. That's more suited for me. You just lost to Shakur. Now you're gonna go and fight his stablemate. That's
yeah.
It just doesn't seem smart. Now we admire the heart, but y'all see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
We're out of that camp.
Yeah, it's like, bro, why are you messing with those guys? Like, they're supremely technical.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, okay, yeah, I think De Los Santos has enough heart where he won't be knocked out but I know for a fact that it's a big. He got puncher's chance, so that's why that's why the stats are the stats. But what's the odds of somebody from that camp just you swinging some big old hook or counter and just cracking them and they sleep? It's just it's least than likely, But nah, I think it's just bad matchmaking, man. But we want to see the fight, so it is what it is.
He probably wanted another belt. This is gonna be Edwin's probably last shot at a title shot. This is his second title shot after a loss, and it's been 2 years, and you back with another title shot. I think he knows that, but I think Keyshawn got a lot going on for himself now, and I don't see him losing, especially with Bomac. I think Bomac got the plan already, just for everything.
Yeah, I don't think he would. Keyshawn wouldn't even risk it. I think, for the most part, if he go in there and the fire is hot, and he in the corner like, "Hey, Bomac, dude, punching," like he ain't gonna do. Bomac ain't gonna do nothing but say, "Put him on the outside, take him to school."
Yeah,
we know what that looks like for the rest of the fight. Yeah, throw your jab, move, hit him, move, turn him, move. Like we already know what it's gonna be, and like Ted said, you couldn't even go and harvest a wounded deer. What you think you're finna do with this guy? De Los Santos' biggest mistake would be hurting Keyshawn early. Hurt that man early if you want. You won't touch him again for 7 rounds.
Yep.
Right. I think we came to a consensus. It's going to be Keyshawn by decision, y'all.
I want to rock with y'all on that. I really do. I really want to rock with y'all, but I love Keyshawn mentality, man. I just think he gonna step on the gas. After a couple rounds, after you figure him out, he gonna step on the gas. If he's doing it.
Yeah, if he's sweet, but see that's the difference too. Keyshawn, he can hurt a wounded deer. He going to harvest that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He hurt you, he harvested. That's Bud. Can't say that for Shakur, but that's definitely Bud and Keyshawn for sure. So, because Keyshawn mean. He's more mean than Shakur for sure. He's more like Bud than Shakur is for sure. But yeah, man, we gonna see. This just actually got me more excited to see this fight. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't that interested in it before I just had this conversation because now, I'm Greg Nostradamus. I gotta go and see. You feel me? If I'm right on this, but my final answer, I'm definitely going Shakur by decision because I just think De Los Santos.
I mean, Keyshawn.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Keyshawn by decision. Keyshawn by decision because I think De Los Santos. I think he got enough crazy in him to like you ain't finna risk getting knocked out to knock him out. I don't see that happen. Even if he hurt, I think that engine to jump out the hood to knock you out. So I'm going Keyshawn decision. But
man, Shakur made De Los Santos stop punching with a hurt left hand. He hit him with one left hand, and De Los Santos was scared to throw punches, man. Come on, man.
Hey, Shakur was like, bro, he should have just,
He threw that left hand one time, and De Los Santos felt this. And we think Shakur don't got power. I think Shakur got power. I don't think he got devastating power, but I think he got some sting in his punches.
Yeah, for sure.
I think all fighters got sting in their punches. I think I got sting in mine.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
He threw one left hand, and De Los Santos was scared to throw punches, man. I just can't. And boxing is what have you done for me lately? I just can't. I can't see it, man. But maybe
you gotta show us.
Maybe and we gotta remember, Keyshawn is a big lightweight.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
I don't think there's no rehydration clause either, or nothing like that.
That's crazy. So can we? Oh, they got the same reach. Who's taller?
Keyshawn is by like an inch. So he 5'9", Edwin 5'8".
But his body frame, he a bigger lightweight.
Yeah. Keyshawn's the
I
bigger
ain't gonna lie,
fighter.
bro. If Keyshawn stops De Los Santos,
Man, he goes shoot to the stars, man.
If Keyshawn beat him in dramatic fashion at 135, this is Keyshawn, this is Shakur.
if
Oh, he passed
listen,
Shakur gonna lose his stock. If
He passed
if Keyshawn go and knock out De Los Santos, I'm cool on Shakur. I don't even want to watch him no more.
he gonna lose
Y'all
his
wanna
stock.
We got Shakur in a more angrier form, in a Super Saiyan form with Keyshawn.
Mhm.
So yeah, like who will watch Shakur after Keyshawn just decimates De Los Santos?
Yep.
Come on, bro.
Man, that's why he the businessman, bro. This is a business move right here.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
He know what he doing, bro.
And
And
much respect to him for taking the fight too. He didn't have to fight Edwin.
no, he
Oh,
went
yeah.
and asked for Edwin.
Yeah.
He went and asked. He went to top rank. Was like, I want Edwin. But the
Hey,
crazy part
listen.
is, I can't count Shakur out because I want to see what he gonna do to Zepeda. So I can't count Shakur out because that's a great matchup fight.
I think that won't be easy to predict than this one because Zepeda doesn't box at all. His
That's what I'm
main
saying.
game is just going in and see if he can get the KO. Shakur
That's
Shakur
tailor
might get a
made for
TKO
Shakur.
on him.
That's tailor made for Shakur. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
tailor-made,
I can't count Shakur out right now. I can't.
Yep.
If he go in there and stink up the show with Zepeda, then it's like, all right, Shakur, go ahead about the business, man.
Yep.
If he run from Zepeda, I'm done, bro. I'm
Yeah.
done now. I'm done now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm done now. You done had these hand injuries and all that. We ain't finna get
Yeah.
no dramatic knockouts from you, bro. I'm on Tank. I'm on Keyshawn. I'm cool on Shakur. I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
Mhm.
I'm cool. I'm
Yeah.
cool.
So we
I'm
got
cool.
me and G got Keyshawn unanimous decision. You said 8th round KO.
Let me go 9.
9. Okay.
Let me go 9.
Okay.
9 round KO. Okay. So yeah, make sure
I
y'all put your
respect that.
best in. Yeah. So the other card we got in the future, man, we got this card they just dropped. I'm sorry, this goes to Barrio, whatever, bro. But yeah, man, Tim Tszyu and Fundora. I'm glad that fight is happening again. And we were just talking about that Pitbull and Fierro fight. That's gonna be a great card.
Pitbull versus
Fierro
Fierro.
too. Yeah.
That was my fight of the year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yep. That's gonna be another one.
Hey, you know how they be like, that's nasty work.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to be in there with them, bro.
Yeah.
The last time we seen Fierro, I didn't even know who he was. I'm like, oh no, dog. I'm cool. I'm not. I ain't fighting neither one of them. Pitbull, you know how Pitbull go get down. He love the grit. Like if you ain't
Yeah.
gritty, you can't even get in there with him. But that's great matchmaking too. That's why I never really wanted to see the Pitbull versus Shakur because I'm like,
Yep.
we know Shakur ain't like that. Like to the point where we gonna be like, ooh, you know, it's gonna be too technical for on Shakur's end, and we ain't gonna get that. But Fierro versus Pitbull,
Trust
matchmaking,
me,
good job. And then
you're
we
not gonna
got
fall asleep on that
Fundora versus Tim Tszyu versus Timmy. We already know it's gonna be some bloodshed in that one. You already know what they getting down. Like Fundora, he ain't no game. Tim
Yep.
Tszyu ain't no game, and we already know. We know how Pacquiao get down. So
Mhm.
I don't care how old he is. We know how he get down. It ain't gonna be boring. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying he gonna win. I'm just saying he ain't finna go in there and just be, you know, he ain't gonna go in there and lay down. You know,
Yep.
is he snack?
Everybody
He on
fighting.
snack? Pacquiao on snack?
he better be. He better be on snap. Let me see, man. No, I don't know. They don't say nothing yet. They ain't got him on the list.
Oh, okay, yeah. He beyond snack. He probably got that power pack coming in from the atmosphere. From
you see his trunks and they say snack on it.
I'm cool. That might be too big of a thing for snack. Snack probably like, nah, we can't do that. That's bad branding right there. Yeah.
There's too much spotlight on us. People are going to be investigating this.
For sure.
Man,
But
Pacquiao got his own strand.
Pacquiao probably look at Barrios, to be honest, like he looked at Keith Thurman, like, yeah, you young, but guess what? I got these. You feel me?
Yep.
He probably looking at Barrios like Barrios sweet. And I don't know, man. I just want to see. I want to see Pacquiao. I want to see him like finally get to that point where like, all right, I'm done. So I'm hoping Barrios is going there like, look, oh man, I get it. And you know what the funny is? I don't even take this as a duck from Barrios.
Yeah, I know you were saying that. Yeah,
I don't take this from a duck because I will always want to get in there with a legend and be on a legends. Mind you, this guy is going to the. I mean, is Pacquiao already in the Hall of Fame? No, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, for sure.
Why wouldn't I want my name as the last fighter that he fought?
Right.
Why? This man will be cemented in history for thousands of years, bro. Pacquiao is a living legend. Why wouldn't I want my name attached to that? Do you know how many people are about to pour out to see this man? And you think I'm finna say no because people think it's a duck? Bro, I'm in there, bro. That's like Colonel Charles Young coming to the city and you don't think I'm finna go down there and see him.
Right. Like, dang,
come on,
bro.
I
You came to the D on the horse too? You gotta tell me about this.
Yeah, we finna take us to the Coney Island. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you finna hit the yard. No, like real rap though, like, so I get Barrios on that, and I'm just like, you know, like take that opportunity, but don't go in there. Don't go in there, you feel me? Like BSing.
Yeah.
Because one of them punches can knock you out.
Yep.
Keith one-time Thurman, as good as he was, bro, as good as he is now currently.
Mm-hmm.
Keith Thurman just beat up was dude a champion that he beat, or that was just
that fight he just had was supposed to be the fight to lead up to him and Zoo fighting. So I don't know what happened.
Exactly.
But,
so
yeah.
and my thing is that guy that he fought was huge and big.
Yeah.
The one Keith Thurman fought. Pacquiao beat up Thurman. So you don't think he looking at Barrios like, oh, I'm finna watch him?
Experience too.
I actually feel like Keith Thurman versus Barrios. I think Keith Thurman to beat up Barrios, to be honest.
I think it's gonna be another version, not the same, but another version of Tank versus Barrios.
I knew you was finna say that. I knew you was finna say that.
You got the little man. You know Barrios gonna probably bulk up. It's not gonna work.
It ain't.
And then
I'm worried about Pacquiao's win. Like his win gonna have to be on.
Yeah.
His win gonna have to be on 10,000.
Yeah,
if you get it, if he get tired in there versus Barrios, and you can't hit him with something substantial, because I think that's the best thing that Tank did. Tank was going to that body, and Barrios was laying off of him. Like, all right, cool. Nah, I'm cool on that. You know, hit him in the body so hard that he dropped him. You know what I'm saying? If Pacquiao don't got enough, you know, energy and fluidity to get that done, bro, Barrios gonna be on his head all night. We'll see.
Man,
let me check the odds.
Man, I hope Barrios and Pacquiao is a legend and respect the legend. But I hope Barrios steamroller, man.
Me too, because Pacquiao needs to learn his lesson. Stop, bro.
Get him out the way, man.
Yeah.
Go do the exhibitions, bro.
Yeah.
You see Floyd? Floyd's smart. I'm a fight, but I'm fighting 6 rounds, and yeah.
he did have an exhibition, but he was fighting for his life in that one. Did y'all see that?
Oh, you right? Yeah,
Pacquiao was fighting for his life, bro. That's why I'm surprised he getting in here. But as long as his legs don't cramp up like it did with Ugas.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I just wanted to show this card. I don't know what happened to Keith Thurman. Him and Zoo was supposed to fight. But I'm glad Tim Zoo getting that rematch back because I feel like if it wasn't for that headbutt, he was about to get Fundura up out of there.
Man, Tim Zoo got stopped. That's what happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
to be honest, y'all,
the
odds versus Barrios versus Pacquiao, they not that indifferent.
Oh, wow.
So Mario Barrios is negative 430. Pacquiao is plus 300.
Yeah. And that might
so
change.
Mario Barrios is clearly the favorite. But, you know, the more media come out, the more all that stuff happens, you know, this could change a little bit. But, yeah, as of right now, Manny Pacquiao is plus 300. So if you bet $100, you'll win 3. Mario Barrios, if you bet 430, you will win 100. So, you know, you gotta they definitely got Mario Barrios winning.
As soon as the camps come out in the workouts, that might switch depending on how Pacquiao look.
Yeah.
What y'all think about damn, I just forgot just that quick. We ain't gonna do. We'll wait till this fight get a little closer to do the predictions. But this gonna be each last one of these fights is gonna be. You're not gonna get tired, and it's not gonna be boring.
Oh yeah,
for sure. And big shout out to Fundura, man. A lot, I'm
trying to tell you,
Fundura fights anybody, and that's what's up. That he gave Tim his rematch back.
Yeah,
I don't like.
And he got an old soul. Like he fight anybody, bro.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
You said you don't like him?
I don't like it because Tim Zoo got stopped, and then he went and fought Joey Spencer. He stopped him, but it didn't even look. It didn't look sharp. It looked bold. And then now, he want to give him his rematch. He should have fought somebody else, man.
I agree with you.
There's a lot of people at 54 he could have fought.
Yeah, he could have fought Virgil. He could have unified.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I think Fedora beat him this time. I think he gonna stop him this time.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, right?
I don't respect it though, man. I think he could have fought anybody else but Tim Zoo, man. He could have fought that.
And now while you're saying that too, I'm thinking I don't want Pacquiao to win because if he get that belt, what is he gonna do?
Yeah,
you're not about to fight Boots, bro.
Yeah, he is.
No, he ain't, bro.
Yes, he is, bro.
Boots gonna be in there dancing like,
man. They gonna let him hold the belts. I swear they is, bro. They gonna let him hold the belt. He gonna be champion, and then he gonna vacate once Boots move up. He gonna just vacate the belt. All some crazy stuff,
bro. Listen, he's fighting Boots, bro. Pacquiao that crazy. Do y'all understand? He was just calling out. He was just about to fight Spence.
He gonna wake up with ice on his forehead, his legs, his chest.
He gonna wake up with mesothelioma.
Hey. Just like Lomachenko.
You're right.
You've been holding the belt for a whole.
Can't stand Loma, dog. But yeah, man, what y'all got before we close out, man?
We already talked about everything upcoming. I ain't really got too much, man. All I'm saying at this point, man, we just want to see the fights. We got some bangers coming up. We get to see our living legend Pacquiao get back in there. Stay tuned. I'm gonna get really heavy on the odds. I think I'm gonna make myself the odds person. So anytime we got upcoming fights, I'm gonna let y'all know. You know what's the bets and everything to take. So I think that'll be good to just add to the show. See what the people thinking.
Bet. Man, I seen something earlier. I guess T.O. and Devin had came to agreement. Devin signed the contract. T.O. dropped out.
Yeah.
So you might as well throw the DuckTales on again.
You know what? Devin came out and said that the issue is T.O. wanted to fight at 140, but Dev wants to fight at 147. And he asked T.O., hey, let's fight at 145, but Devin signed the contract, but he said T.O. opt out.
But T.O. was just trying to fight Boots at 47.
Yeah.
So come on, man.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to hear none of that. But I understand why he don't want to fight Devin. I get it. I get it, man. Because all Devin gonna do, he gonna get on his bicycle. So I get it. But
yeah.
Hey man, then for all the fans out there, for all the fans out there, bro, watch Tiger, man. He an upcoming good prospect. So yeah.
For sure. They should have had him on the main card.
Yeah, they should have. But he upcoming, man. It is what it is. And Keyshawn too, man.
Keyshawn, nice. And he long. He got reach, and he got power, and he know how to box. Yeah, he nice, man.
I'm looking forward to seeing Keyshawn.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we'll see y'all next week. Like we always say, keep it boxing, keep it in the square circle. We out.
If you taking jabs in life, you ain't got a puncher's chance. Watch me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite, who the best. They a bunch of stands. Know I'm highly favored.